Some people don't fail, they stall. They're respected, capable, productive. From the outside, everything works. From the inside, progress slows. Not dramatically, quietly, no crisis, no collapse, just a strange sense that what used to work doesn't work the same way anymore. When progress slows, we usually assume the solution is obvious. Work harder, push more, double down on what made us successful. But this assumption hides a deeper problem, because success doesn't just reward behavior, it locks it in. The habits that built your reputation slowly turn into habits that limit your growth, not because they're wrong, but because they're no longer sufficient. Success changes feedback. People interrupt you less, correct you less, challenge you less. Not because you're always right, but because you've earned authority. And authority creates silence. Over time, this silence becomes dangerous. You still feel effective, but you're no longer seeing yourself clearly. The gap between who you think you are and how others experience you starts to widen, quietly. At higher levels, failure is rarely technical. It's behavioral, interrupting, needing to be right, withholding credit, explaining instead of listening, winning arguments that cost trust. These behaviors don't look like flaws, they look like confidence, decisiveness, standards. That's why they survive. Success doesn't eliminate bad habits, it protects them. Here's the uncomfortable part. Smart people are especially vulnerable because intelligence is great at explaining behavior, not changing it. We justify, rationalize, reframe. We mistake explanation for progress, but understanding why you behave a certain way doesn't make the behavior disappear. Insight without action only makes stagnation feel intelligent. Most people don't lack feedback. They lack usable feedback. Praise is abundant, criticism is filtered, and vague signals like "great job" or "you're doing fine" can't guide change. Real improvement requires one question, and it's not comfortable. How can I do better? Not as a performance, not once. Repeated, sincerely, with follow-up, because change isn't triggered by awareness, it's triggered by accountability. Most people already know what they should improve. They listen better for a week. They interrupt less for a month. They try. Then urgency returns. Old habits reclaim their place. Without follow-up, improvement becomes intention, and intention fades. Real change only sticks when others are involved. Not as judges, but as mirrors. Not to shame you, but to keep reality visible. If you're building something, a company, a team, a career, the biggest threat isn't incompetence. It's success you stop questioning. Growth demands a new version of you. Not more effort, not more intelligence, but fewer blind spots. What got you here proved you were capable. What gets you further requires letting go of behaviors that once felt like strengths. This channel isn't about fixing people. It's about understanding how success quietly reshapes behavior and why progress slows before it breaks. Because growth doesn't fail loudly, it fails politely, and the moment you can see that clearly is the moment change becomes possible. Understanding comes first, action follows.